controlled movement while they're receiving electrical stimulation. But the researchers stress it's early days for their research. They've only achieved this result in one extremely fit patient, and the movement he's gained is only for short periods at a time. There's a long way to go, they say, before they can begin routinely treating paralysed patients. Palab Ghosh, BBC News.
Sophie Raworth will be here at 1. First, though, a look at the weather with Nick Miller.
Hello, it's been a bright morning in many areas, but we started the day in Scotland with rain and hill snow. That weather system is now moving south, but losing its umph. Just a few showers left across parts of England and Wales this afternoon. It's Coventry a short time ago. Still some breaks in that cloud, allowing some occasional sunshine to come through. This is the rainfall picture. Some heavy bursts of rain crossing Scotland first thing, but look how it's just withered away as it's moved into northern England, a fairly narrow area of cloud and some showers across the rest of northern England as the afternoon goes on, spreading into Wales, eventually feeding into the Midlands. Bright and blustery behind it with further showers. The southeast is staying dry. 4 o'clock this afternoon for Northern Ireland. Good breaks in the cloud, but a few showers moving through on the breeze, but it is so breezy the showers won't last very long. Some of the showers in northwest Scotland are heavy downpours, maybe with hail and thunder. The odd shower tracks further east in Scotland, but not as many as there are further west. This area of thicker cloud continues to give some showers into northern England well on through the afternoon and to Wales, with some of those approaching the West Midlands late afternoon and the East Midlands as we go into the first part of the evening. We'll also see cloud increasing after we've had these sunny spells across southwest England, and here too there may be the odd shower around, but despite the cloud many places will stay dry. And we'll still have some breaks in the cloud in the southeast. It is cloudier than it was first thing, but feeling pleasant with just a light breeze at 20 or 21 degrees. So a few showers into the East Midlands, maybe into Norfolk as we go through the evening, and then most areas are dry with clear spells. We replace those showers with longer spells of rain in northwest Scotland as the night goes on, as it stays blustery. Under clear skies in the countryside, it could be down to 4 or 5 degrees. So what does part one of the weekend bring? Well, blustery to the northwest and soon turning wet across Northern Ireland through the morning, and some heavy bursts of rain also spilling into the western side of Scotland. Patchy outbreaks later for northwest England and Wales. The Midlands, though, much of eastern England will stay dry, and the best of the warmth is in the southeast, 22 degrees maybe, but where you have the rain and the blustery winds in the northwest, it'll feel quite chilly. During Saturday night, the rain moves southeast, but again, it's another weather system that loses its umph. A few millimetres maybe in the southeast first thing on Sunday, but not nearly enough. And then on Sunday, it's a blustery day with showers spreading from west to east across all areas.
When's it right to direct the killing of a deadly enemy? When's it right to drop the bombs? How closely are America's and Britain's interests really linked? The most powerful man in the world has a lot on his mind. In an exclusive interview, I'll be asking President Obama whether he's really making the world a safer place and how much he's looking forward to staying here as a guest of the Queen. That's the Andrew Marr Show, Sunday morning at 9 on BBC One.
5 teams are facing relegation and time is running out.
It's in! Fantastic goal! Only time will tell how devastating a goal that could be.
Match of the day, Sunday at 10:25 on BBC One and BBC One HD, and coverage throughout the weekend on BBC Radio 5 Live.
Privacy versus free speech. England's top judges give their verdict on the use of super injunctions. They should only be used when strictly necessary, and the media should be allowed into the court hearings. Jailed, Elliot Morley is the first former minister to go to prison for cheating his expenses. A senior executive at the News of the World is allegedly linked to the phone hacking scandal in a dramatic development at the High Court. Up to 1,500 jobs are being axed at Tata Steel in the UK. Most will go from its Scunthorpe plant. Standing on his own, how this man paralysed in a road accident can now use his legs thanks to electrodes planted in his spine. A battle to save the whales. Marine experts are trying to stop up to 100 from becoming stranded in the Western Isles.
And I'm in Cork on the final day of the Queen's historic state visit to Ireland. Today, the emphasis has been on matters tourist and gastronomic of the Emerald Isle.
Coming up later in sport, the Football Association have announced they're to widen their inquiry into allegations of corruption surrounding the 2018 World Cup bidding process.
Good afternoon and welcome to the BBC News at 1. People who try to take out super injunctions to protect their private life may well come under closer scrutiny from now on. England's top judges say such gagging orders should only be used when strictly necessary. A year-long review also said that the media should be allowed into court when injunctions are being applied for, even if they can't report what's been said. Our Home Affairs correspondent Tom Simons reports.
It's become something of a legal soap opera, starring footballers, actors, models and mistresses, their names disguised by cryptic codes. Today's report by senior judges assesses the impact of all this on the openness of British justice. Their verdict:
where privacy and confidentiality are involved, a degree of secrecy is often necessary to do justice. But where secrecy is ordered, it should only be to the extent strictly necessary to achieve the interests of justice. And when it is ordered, the facts of the case and the reason for secrecy should be explained as far as possible in an openly available judgment.
The judges said there had been a growing number of injunctions and too many super injunctions, where even the fact there is a